Hi, I'm Dean Raymer. I used to work with Barbara, managed Barbara for 6 years, and she asked me to do this video, and I'm glad to do it. I never thought any time in my lifetime I'd ever be talking about a product or endorsing anything, because I never have. But I have to tell this story, and I'm glad it's about something that's so close to my heart. I went on Immunocal with Barbara's encouragement about 7 months ago. I was diagnosed with lupus in 1982. Since that time, I've had 43 major surgeries. I have systemic lupus, which affects my system and just comes on at almost a minute's notice, and it can. I been on all types of medicines through those years. I've had nothing but problems. I started out with being very tired, and then just getting to the point where I had muscle problems, couldn't lift anything. As the years went along, it came, and then it would come back on again. It would leave and come back on again, and so through the years, I started getting worse. And my sedimentation rate, which runs with the infection of my system, got up to 98. My doctor called my husband and had him come in and said that my lupus was to the point that I was going to have to go into the hospital because he didn't know what else to do. I started looking at answers, and Barbara talked to me about Immunocal. At the time, I just had so much going on and with so much pain, and which can wear you down after a while. And it was getting to the point that it was taking over my life. And it's set up at night with pain, and you think, if this is the way my life's going to be from here on out, there's not much to look forward to. And finally got to the part I thought, you know, it's going to be up to the Lord. And so my legs and my body, if anyone out there has the idea or knows what a TENS unit is, it's something that you wear this little device on your belt, and you have the wires and the little patches, and you place to wherever your pain is worse. And I used those, and it ran like electric currents through my body to take the pain away from my brain. And it got to where that everything in my system just was breaking down, and my body felt like that all the time when I didn't even have the unit on. And I felt like if anyone would touch my legs, they would have to feel the electricity that was running through me. Of course, that wasn't true, but that's the way it felt to me. I got to where I couldn't walk, couldn't go up and down my steps in my house. I have an atrium home, and I couldn't go down the steps. I couldn't walk. I couldn't turn a doorknob. I couldn't turn a car key on, which of course meant I wasn't driving. Couldn't lift a plate out of my cabinet. And once again, Barbara says, Dean, you need to take Immunocal. And so she told me about her mother, and of course I met her sweet mother many years ago when I was working with Barbara, and I saw the onset of what the dreadful disease was doing to her. And so I got to the point and I said, okay, what have I got to lose? Started on Immunocal. I've been on it 7 months now. I don't have a pain in my body. I have titanium in my neck. I have a Z-type device in the back of my neck to allow me to turn my head and to operate my upper neck functions. And I have titanium in my back. I've had from all the surgeries I've had. And so there's been a lot of pain connected with this. In the 7 months, I am pain-free. My sedimentation rate is 14, which is within range. I've had a high blood pressure. I'm doing this on April the 11th of 05. And my blood pressure was 120 over 82. Cholesterol is very high. It's a family problem. All my families had heart problems, high cholesterol. Even diets didn't help with me. Immunocal in 2 months brought my cholesterol down 41 points. So you might say I'm a pretty happy camper these days. I'm pain-free. I can walk 5 miles a day. I can ride a bicycle, not stationary, so I ride 12 speed. and so I can work out with that pretty good. So all I can say is if there's anyone out there with lupus, any other disease that you hear about from Barbara or anyone else about Immunocal and the things it's done for them, I really say from the very deep part of my heart, I wish you would try it. Give it a fair try and see what it can do for you, because I know what it's done for me. It's given my life back to me, and it's given me back to my family. And I just thank Barbara for all her encouragement to me, for me to find my way back to a healthy and happy life. And I hope it'll do the same for you if you try it. I thank you.